See, what you're demonstrating is that he, your king, your creator, is not real enough to you compared to that person that you see every day when you go home. That person who's in your face is much more real to you. So the person that's more real gets the submission, the fear, the influence. Is that a fair assessment? So I think we need to work on making him, our creator, Yeshua, the Father, make them, the Father and Son, more real to us. The realness of Judgment Day, the realness of coming with a rod of iron, the realness of ruling and reigning in your life and everybody else's, the realness of you facing the possible fire and death. Because if you're struggling with some of your choices, that's not real enough to you. Now, I'm not saying struggling with how to still maybe balance things when it's not that bad and nobody's trying to force you. Because some of you have relationships where your spouse is, well, they're being a little bit snide remarks and sarcastic and little snips at you, and that's fine. Well, it's not what you desire, but it's not life and death. But there are others that have spouses that are literally saying, if you don't stop doing this, we're going to have a real problem. There are threats there. There are all kinds of other things going on. And you have to sit there and go, which one am I more afraid of? You may lose a family member, a loved one, a spouse, even your own life. And are you willing to do that? You know, I've met people from countries where they personally, not they've seen, they personally were in jail for keeping Shabbat. My wife's family escaped Yugoslavia because that was about to happen to them. And they were able to escape because of the Shabbat issue. And it's a long story, and I'm not going to tell it, but that's the long and short of it, is that they, because they wanted to keep Shabbat, had to find favor, and Yahweh created somewhat of a miraculous situation for them to get out of there. But it was very possible and likely that they could have ended up in jail, the parents. Because they knew people that were, and I've met people that were, who lived in that same area, in those same towns, that actually spent time in jail because of it. What are you not willing to do at this point? Where's your line? There shouldn't be one. But you have to find the one you have and see if it exists and then get it moved out of the way so there is no boundary to you putting everything else, including your own life, in a less than position to him. Because all of us, well, I shouldn't say that. That's not fair. I know a lot of us have said things like, well, you know, if things really get bad, you know, I'm going to. Well, what about when they're not so bad? You already collapse into a ball of mush and give in. Oh, but when it gets bad, Yahweh can count on me. I won't give in to that 666, mark of the beast, blah, blah. You don't even know what it is. Oh, I'm not taking the mark of the beast. You won't even stand up to your boss. Tell me, bro, you talk big, boy, I'll tell you what. Hey, listen, some of you don't like when I talk like this. Some of you love it. I understand that. But you know what? I don't care. Because if I can get your attention to help you not end up in that bad position that you could be in because you weren't getting it, that's on me if I don't do that. And I'm not in the wrong place. I know it scripturally when it talks about you need to wake up, be paying attention, because he'll come like a thief in the night. Like, in other words, when you don't expect him and you're not seeing him come. And you're going to be caught unawares. And so, yeah, you can talk big, but you know the saying, talk is? That's right, talk is cheap. And this is leading into this idea of covenant here, but just understand, there it is, right there. This understanding where it says, look, you got to love less by comparison. And he says, look, and whoever doesn't bear his stake, verse 27, and come after me is unable to be my taught one. He says, you got to pick up whatever it is you need to pick up, whatever you need to do, and follow. Follow means to be in like manner as, go where he's going, do what he does, be like him. Discipleship.